These two insane parents tried murdering their 6 kids multiple times. The two parents, Sarah Barras and Brandon Machine, lived with their 6 kids in South Yorkshire. The story begins when their family dog disappeared and they suspected their neighbor had taken him. That is when they decided to attempt to murder the neighbor, but thankfully they failed. After their failed murder attempt, they began to worry that the police might one day catch on and take all their kids into foster care. So they decided the only solution is to murder all 6 of their kids. And so later that night, before their kids went to bed, they gave their 4 youngest children ADHD pills in hopes that they would be poisoned and die overnight. Early next morning, Brandon Machine went to work and Sarah went into the kids' bedroom to check on them. She was shocked to see that all 4 kids had survived and none of them were affected by the pill. Now upset that the plan hadn't worked, she immediately called her husband Brandon to tell him that the plan had failed and began researching online for different ways to murder her kids. What she did next is unforgivable. Episode 2 coming tomorrow. These insane parents tried murdering their 6 kids multiple times. Part 2. Sorry for the wait. After their plan failing and the mom doing some research, she decided that drowning or strangulation would be the best way to get rid of their kids. Later that night, when Brandon got home, him and Sarah went into the kids' bedroom and strangled their 2 eldest, aged 13 and 14 at the time, with Brandon doing so with his bare hands. They then filled the bathtub up with water and attempted to drown their 4 youngest kids. Thankfully, this failed and all 4 kids survived. Now frustrated with their second failed attempt, they decided to take all 4 kids into a bedroom and phone the police. It is unclear why they decided to do this. Both half-brother and half-sister were sentenced to 35 years in prison and are expected to spend the rest of their lives there. Lastly, here's a quote from their mom. "I thought of every possible solution to this mess. Putting them into care, checking into the local nut house, or mass murder.